Hey you guys, it's Elle and how are you? Welcome back to my channel and happy Foundation Friday. Today we are going to be talking about the new Wet n Wild Cushion Foundations. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So before we begin, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let's do it. So I actually found this foundation at Walgreens. I've been like killing it at Walgreens lately. They had Milani and this. I was just like, I love it. But it is obviously at Target too. It's $7.99. Obviously we know Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free brand. Yay! This is a lightweight liquid foundation in a cushion compact. It has SPF 15. And what else? It's going to give your skin a gorgeous finish with, so it's lightweight. It is I've worn this a couple of times, a couple different ways. The first time I wore this, by the way, it does have a dewy finish to it. It is not matte. It is not skin-like. It has a very dewy, luminous finish. So anybody that really wants that kind of finish, this is going to be good for you. I've worn this for a couple of times, never really given it that long of a wear test, but the first time I wore it, I actually gave myself kind of really a hydrated skincare routine in the morning that morning, and it got really dewy like 2 hours in. And then I prepped it with a primer, and I didn't really notice a difference. So today I'm not going to be using a primer, and I've prepped my skin just normally. So I have used my essence, I have my vitamin C serum on, I have a oh my gosh, what else? I have I have my collagen serum on, my eye cream, of course, and then my moisturizer. And I used a Tatcha moisturizer. I forget which one. It's the purple one. But I didn't really overly hydrate at all. And so just my skin just feels normal and dewy and ready to go. So I just wanted to give it a really good test. So these come with little pads. And any cushion foundation, I throw them away. I hate those pads. I think they spread the product really not well. That's not English. I don't feel they spread the product well. I like to use a beauty blender, but I have absolutely been known to take a foundation brush. I would recommend like a kabuki style brush in here, and then put it all over my face. And that actually might be a great way for you to use this foundation if you are more combination, is to switch up your tool. So throw away that little sponge that comes with it and move on. So what we're gonna do is, I actually have two colors here. I have light ivory and I have neutral beige. Neither one of them are my exact match, but this is way too light for me. So I am going in with neutral beige. And I'm just gonna take it on a beauty blender. You can build this coverage up, so it can be extremely sheer if you want. So just something like this, or you can, what I like to recommend is go ahead and apply it all over the face first, and then go in for a second layer. See, this one is just a little bit pink for me. So maybe what I'll do, since I do have it, I am going to mix it with the other one. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the other one, a little bit of this one. So my main purpose today was obviously to show you this foundation, and then also to give it a good wear test and see what kind of skincare I like with it, to really make sure it doesn't get like so overly dewy that I look like a grease ball, you know, only an hour later. Look how pretty and easy and quick this foundation goes on. That's what happened the first time when I wore it. I put it on and it was on in 2 seconds. By the way, there is a slight fragrance to it. It's nothing that's going to put me off, but there is a slight fragrance to it. So if that is something that you don't like, this might not be something for you, but you might want to check it out. The price point is so good, you just can't beat it. Look at, I'm just building this up. Look how gorgeous it looks like on the skin. I will zoom you in and we will go in real light like we normally do, but I just can't get over how quickly this goes on. So this is going to be a medium coverage that I'm going to be doing now, but remember, you can use it as a very sheer coverage, but this is not going to build up to a full coverage. This is definitely going to be a more medium coverage. I feel that that's the highest you probably can build it up, okay? All right, you guys, so all of my makeup is on. Here was what the foundation looks like. I think the winning combination is doing just a regular, great skincare routine before you do this, but don't overly hydrate because the foundation is going to definitely give you some hydration, which is awesome. And side note, today I just played with the new Becca hydrating powder, and that is a really kind of cool experience. I did set my under eyes with it. I do really like it. So if you are looking for a setting powder that definitely is hydrating, that's a fantastic powder. I'm going to use it a few more times before I give it like a total thumbs up, but it just didn't brighten, which is not supposed to. It's just a setting powder, but it didn't brighten. That's what I kind of missed. So I'm going to try it with a little bit of a lighter concealer and see if it darkens it or what it does. But so far, really, really fantastic under eye, obviously full face setting powder. And then I tried this all over my face. It's the new Hourglass powder. Savelle powder. Wow. I'll do a whole video on this one, but all I have to say is just wow. And then my last wow is the new blushes from Kevyn Aucoin. This is definitely going to give my Hourglass blushes a run for their money. I have it on right now. This is called Rose Cliff. You guys, I mean, obsessed. All right, so let's move into some natural light. I think that it's looking really pretty. I absolutely love it, actually. You can see my skin through it, but it's given a nice coverage, so I'm super into it. I really, really am. So let's go to natural light so you guys can see. So here it is in natural light. Look how pretty, and look at that blush. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm gonna scooch you in a little bit so you can see it up close and personnel. Look how pretty it is. All right, so we are back. It has been about 4 hours and it is looking real good. I forgot to tell you that this foundation is not something that I wouldn't powder. So that's why I use those powders. This foundation definitely is hydrating, so it needs to be powdered, and this is not a transfer proof foundation. So it didn't come off on my hands or anything like when I touch my face, obviously, since I set it, but it's not going to be this thing where you can like rub it against your clothes or anything like that. But so far, so good. I'm really, really liking it. Super lightweight on the skin. I'm kind of into it. Hey you guys, so it is about 10.5 hours later. The night kind of went on a little bit longer than I expected. I'm home alone, my husband is traveling, and so nighttime routine took a little bit longer tonight than expected, but that's okay. But I just want to let you guys see how the foundation held up for this long. I mean, it doesn't claim to be a long wearing foundation. It did rub off on my nose, and this whole area right here is not looking too amazing, but it's like 10.5 hours later for a cushion foundation. So overall, I think this foundation is awesome. I definitely think it's great price point. I think it's well worth a try for sure. Can't beat $7 or $8. And so yeah, I think that it is a really fun product, and I'm so glad I tried it, and I can't wait to wear it again. All right, so thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, you guys.